Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel. Just a messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. Be forever bloom. A long time no see. I've been chilling. I have been moving in a way uh, of obedience. So if I am not coming back or doing the elements as fast to your liking, please hang in there with me. Hey, look, I don't even know the full extent of it. You know, I'm just doing what I do. Just doing what I do. Look out, cause I'm coming through and I'm almost there. Almost there. Princess and the Frog can be significant, specifically Almost There by Tiana. Just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through and I'm almost there. Almost there. If you don't, that was my song. Okay, that was one of my favorite songs. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, cause I'm almost there. All right. And if y'all don't know, let me put y'all on. Okay. So my person just put me on the Fresca. Yeah. Delicious. I haven't tried the other flavor, but I've tried the grapefruit citrus. What I'll do is I'll mix it with some cranberry juice. It's fire. It's fire. And like just cranberry, not the cranberry apple, not the cranberry grape or the cranberry whatever. It's just cranberry juice. So cranberry and grapefruit go together. So I don't know. Maybe someone's trying to make a new drink. I don't know, but those flavors go together. Okay. All right. So what are the messages, Most High God, that you have on this Saturday? What are this Saturday messages for the collective? I'm going in with my original turns deck first. There's envy in the air though. That did pop out, but I put it back. There's envy in the air, okay? Divine timing is looking me in the face. All right, so you gotta wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. A little while longer. Wait on the Lord and he will shelter you. I forgot. I mean, it's on my playlist too, but I forgot who does that song. Is it Donna McClarkin? I don't know. Okay, I don't remember everybody's name. I don't. I'm actually pretty bad at names. I remember a face more than a name. And I'm not that type of person that I gotta match the face to the name. If I don't match the face to the name, it's like who? um, that can be significant. Everything, just know everything that comes up before, during, or whilst the reading is happening could all be significant. Take what resonates, okay? Maybe you just had a conversation with somebody and they're the type of person that I am, where they can only match the face to a name or something along that lines. Or, I can't remember names that well. Maybe that was just the gist of it. Okay. Just take what resonates for you. And if it don't resonate now, you can always come back when you're drawn back to a reading. Excuse me. There's probably some new information in there that you just never heard before. A lot of the times, it depends on what vibration you're in when you're watching it. Excuse me, confirmation. Sorry. But then it's also the perspective that you have in mind when watching it, right? Um, it's just like finding a playing Where's Waldo. Some days you can find him fast fuck. Other days you swear that ninja is moving. Where is Waldo? See what I mean? Where's Waldo could be significant. It was just an example, but maybe someone wears a sweater like Waldo. You know, so maybe someone dressed as Where's Waldo for Halloween. You never know. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's probably for somebody else, or it's probably for you at a later time. And anything can jog up things from the past, the present, or it'll probably be something in the future. Divine timing is at play. Okay, so 888 is a significant number. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because 888 came to the forefront. 10, 10, 10, and 222. I said 10, 10, 10. Okay, so three tens could be sent at like 30, but three endings. Okay, but I meant to say 10, 10. Okay, uh, ooh, because I'm with a third party. Okay, it's about being over. All right, but let's really shuffle. Let's see what are the messages that you have for this collective. Most High God on this Saturn day, on this beautiful Saturn day. What are the messages that you have for the collective? Um, if you're interested or want to update on the peeling skin, it's still peeling, but majority of it is done. And just keep in mind, that happened because I had a allergic reaction. I did not know I could have allergic reactions to medication, and it was penicillin. I never knew I had an allergic reaction to it like that because I have taken it before previously in my life. So now that I know that I have that slight allergic reaction, when it's my job, to let them know. Now, hey, I actually had a slight allergic reaction to this. Okay, so like I said, it's my responsibility now. So something I want to say ownership or owning up to something, but having the responsibility to tell something, right? Um, or this could literally be like an adolescent, like, okay, so how did this medication make you feel? Okay, so what I want you to do is allowing them to like practice that, especially if they're like in that age range of maybe like 14, 15, 16. You want them to be able to express to the doctor what's going on, because yeah, a lot of times, especially in the Black community, I can only speak for my community, right? A lot of times in the Black community, we don't do that. We don't tell the doctor exactly what's going on, and how are they supposed to help us? Granted, we know that, okay, they don't necessarily have medication specifically for us, right? Because we got different DNA that is predicated off of, right? But at the same time, what type of relief are we going to get if we don't say it? So um when you have things like that happen, you want to, oh, okay, yeah, I did have a slight reaction to this, because you never know, in the future they might be like, oh yeah, give her penicillin, she's good, not knowing, because I didn't tell, right? That's if I don't, but I will do. Hey, I did have a a slight reaction to the penicillin. It caused my hands to burn when I took it, and I'm wondering why my hands were burning. And then they started peeling after I took the whole process. So it didn't affect me to the point where my throat swelled up and I feel like I need to go back to the hospital. But I did have a slight reaction. That helps them in the future. That helps you in the future. So being able to speak up or express what's going on or what happened could be significant. Number 417, Hell, Pearls of God. Ezekiel 13 and 11, Ezekiel 13, Ezekiel 38 and 22 could be significant Bible verses. I have two on the back. I'm going to read them. Ezekiel 13 and 11 reads, "Therefore, tell those who cover it with whitewash that it is going to fall. Rain will come down in torrents, and I will send hailstones hurling down, and violent winds will burst forth." Ezekiel 38 and 22. Plague and bloodshed, burning sulfur on his troops, and many nations with him. So these are for the ones that try to cover up truth. Hmm. Like if I'm slightly allergic, I just thought about that. If I'm slightly allergic to penicillin, doesn't that mean I have to carry that little thing around that says I'm allergic to penicillin? Didn't they used to do that? Do they still do that? I don't know. We don't hear about things like that no more. But I could have sworn growing up, like people that were allergic to penicillin, they had like a little necklace or like a dog tag that lets EMTs know allergic to penicillin. Do not give this person penicillin. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I tripping? These are things that we. These are things that, especially with my age range. I'm in my 30s. 333. Sorry, 10 10 10. What's 333 times 10 10 10? 30 30 30. So 30s. Specifically for that age range for some reason. It's something coming up. Something that's been covered up. Some truth that's been covered up for that specific age range. Probably talking about them programs. But I tell you, it's delicious. You need to try it. Cranberry juice and grapefruit. Just give it one time. And if you, excuse me, if you don't want to go just the straight juices, but you can go straight juices. Sorry, we ain't got no ads. We ain't got no sponsorships. But no sponsorship, but Fresca, it's a good one. All right. Yeah, but what are the messages, Most High God, that you have for the collective on this Saturday? Get this quick message in. What are the messages that you have for the collective for this Saturday? So something is around the corner. Something is around the corner. And it's got something to do with the 90's kids. And what was this? I said this in a recent reading that I did. Like the 90's kid we got taught bad about while growing up. Oh, back in my day, they do it to every generation. But I feel like the 90's, we just had it worse. They talk so much crap about us. Like I can. That's what it sounds like to me. Like a Charlie Brown effect. Wah, 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 wah. That's what it sounds like to me. But I do remember that, like, the 90s kids, we got talk. They just talk bad. Like, why did they bully us? Or maybe that's just when it went on in my household. But like the 90s kids, we just got bullied. I honestly, honestly, from like 1990 to 1993 or 4ish, I feel like that's when they talk the most crap. And then of course at the latter end too. Shoot, like, yeah, just 90s in general. That whole decade, we just got talked bad about, and I wonder why. Huh? Something about to come out. I don't be wondering things for no reason. I really don't. Ain't no cars coming out though. Okay, something to do with an uncle. Something to do with an uncle. Okay, this could be an uncle that tried to cover something up, some type of truth. An uncle needs to speak up about, or maybe an uncle has like some type of allergy, or they need help when they go to the doctor in order to, because when people get older in age, they forget a lot of things. They forget even how something made them feel. So maybe there's somebody that has an uncle that needs some assistance. Okay, they need assistance. This person can be older in age. Um, Maybe they're getting to that point where they're losing days. Oh, did you eat today? Yeah, I ate today, but really they ate like 2 days ago. They're losing days, something like that. But it also could be like somebody's uncle could because what I was saying before was, they downplayed the 90s kids a lot. Da, 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 da. Like maybe someone's uncle was that type to the down. Oh, this generation didn't, doing all of that. But then again, turn around and they might need you from that generation to take care of. See, this is why you don't do stuff like that. This is exactly why. Same person that you, oh well, your generation ain't nothing, and then because your generation older, you turn around and need that generation. Can we just? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why does it always have to go like that? Why 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 does older generations have to kind of bully or discredit the younger generation? Why? You do know you gonna need me to lean on to get you up the steps when your knees start acting up or when you slip your disc. You know, respect, flip, yeah. Because where's the respect? You can respect the older generation, and then the older generation can respect the younger generation. Where's the respect? Where is the respect? You gotta give respect to get respect. That's not even in a generational thing. Person to person basis. Child to parent. Parent to child. There has to be a respect boundary. Mm. Well,